Do you want a magical archway trellis with beautiful flowers, vegetables, and fruit hanging down all around you while you walk through it? Well, I did too. So we built one, and it was super easy, like way easier than I imagined it would be. And we're gonna show you how we did it. And welcome back to Garden and Grease. If we haven't met before, my name's Nikki. That's my husband Clay, and he's gonna be helping me build these trellises.
Against my will.
Against his will. I had to bribe him with a chainsaw, a new chainsaw chain. What we're starting out with is 4 of these T-posts. Actually, on this one, we only needed 2 because on the other side, we have a different type of tomato trellis that has 2x4s that we're gonna use for the other side. Straight like that.
That's straight?
Yeah. Looks.
Today's video is sponsored by Warner Ladders.
No, it's not sponsored. But if you'd like to sponsor us,
I want it to move. It gives me more swing.
oh, okay. We're just hammering it down until that's flush with the ground, the top of the little plate down there. Kind of anchors it really well.
Almost put on.
By we, I mean my wonderful husband. Where are we at on this? Ooh. Would you just look at that? That's amazing. We're gonna either put zip ties or we have some metal that we're gonna wrap around here. Cherry tomatoes are just going to be pouring down through here in a few months. Actually, any time now, because we already have flowers on our cherry tomato plants. And we're gonna train them to climb this. I'll show you that in a little bit. But first, we have a whole nother one to install on the back side, and that's slightly different. And this would be a lot easier if we had a post driver, but we don't have one. We're using what we have.
Easy. See, this ain't straight. Look at you.
He says it's just as easy, so. Well, it looks straight to me, but you know, I'm like blind.
Then why don't you let me do the eyeballing?
Those are actually lower than ours. Okay, and then the other component other than the T-stakes that we use is the cattle panels. These are, I think, about 16 feet long and 4 feet 2 inches wide, and they were $32 a piece plus tax. All right, so we picked up the 2 cattle panels. This is how we put it in. Worked really well. Like that, just hook
If
it down
anybody
in.
wants to criticize, leave a comment below.
I love that sound. Okay, it says tighter squeeze. I don't like that sound. Get hooked on those bars. Okay, wait, where we at? Yeah. We're about right.
Bring this up in.
Okay. Just bring it in closer at the bottom now. And now we have a trellis for our loofahs and our little miniature watermelons. All right, we're gonna get these strapped into our poles, so hold them in tight. All right, you can do that, which these were for a chain link fence that we had for from the kennel. Or zip ties. On this side, we're gonna put some sugar baby watermelons. And on this side, we have the loofah gourds
growing. I do have some sugar baby watermelons over here as well, which I was going to use a TP for. And back there, that mesh is there because I tried doing sunflowers and something just moved the mesh and
There you go, one.
ate the sunflowers anyway. Thank you, baby. Look at the amazing extension that we have going on for the chicken coop, the chicken run. Currently, it's being used to integrate our little cheeps with the big cheeps. And that is going very well. Isn't it, ladies? Oh, hello.
All right, as far as trellises go that we have built or made, this was actually probably the easiest one to install. The hardest part is getting the cattle panel to your house. If you don't have a pickup truck, they don't deliver these. I checked and tried. They don't do that. So you'll have to pick them up in your truck, and I showed in the beginning, or I'm gonna show right now, what that looked like, how we put it in. So the cost of putting one of these arches up using 4 T-posts and 1 cattle panel for us was about $60. Now those prices are probably going to change, and they're probably going to go up because just 2 years ago these cattle panels were only $25 and now they're $32. And the T-posts were about $7 for the ones that we used. And I think depending where you get, that's gonna go up or down. And this year, I'm going to train my cherry tomatoes to climb up this. And this one is a Sun Gold from Johnny's. And that's because my cherry tomatoes, I'm not gonna prune my suckers off as much. I am gonna prune some of them because they're so prolific. And I actually didn't realize I was gonna be doing this kind of trellis when I planted these in. So they're a little further away than what I would have liked. I would have put them much closer. But as they grow, I'm going to just weave them in and out of the cattle panel. And all of the suckers that I'm leaving on it, I'm going to also weave those, because these suckers are also going to get the tomato blossoms and little cherry tomatoes on them. I am going to prune out, if you can see this sucker down here, I am going to prune this one out down here and this one over here. I'm just pinching those off, and I'll allow my suckers to start forming here. I'm gonna leave that, and I'm gonna allow that to trellis up. I'm actually going to go in and prune any of my leaves that are down low close to the soil. These were this big, just little guys, when I put them in the ground just a couple weeks ago, and they're huge. These stalks are really thick and ready to hold a heavy load of tomatoes. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, informative, or just fun to watch, please hit that subscribe button. Every subscriber counts to this little channel big time. And hit that like button. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
I bet you the squirrels are going to be climbing there.
Yeah.
Let's electrify them.
I was like,